And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Shane McClanahan. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Riley Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two outs. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down for Detroit. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now the 0-1. Tap to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Yandy Diaz now. 0-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner on at third. One gone. A little out front there as he swings through it. Next one misses, and that's ball two. Righty to the plate. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Brandon Lowe in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Runner at third, two away. Next offering is down low.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Lowe tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball three. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Scoreless after one. Back now in Tampa Bay. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. McClanahan back to work. Out to center. He's got it, and there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lowe sends it to first. Baez gone. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Vierling makes the grab on the run. as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Second inning here, no score. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Josh Lowe in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Next pitch is popped up. Baez puts it away. That is the inning. The Rays strand just the one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Jonathan Schoop.
The second baseman, Jonathan
Schoop, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. The wind and the pitch. In the air, center field. Schoop gone to the play, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
the first baseman,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. And he deals.
ball,
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here is this one popped up. Margot settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. The throw in there safely.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. One runs in, relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Runner leads away at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. on the show. Welcome back, and now it's Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering upstairs. Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And here it comes. And takes low for ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Manuel Margot. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the slider catches the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's the third out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eric Haas.
Eric.
McClanahan back to work. Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Matt Vierling digs in now. Slice to right, and that one gets down. Fair ball. Haas around second, headed for third. Haas headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home, but it's offline. And they lead by 3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's one away. Jonathan Schoop up now for the Tigers. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give.
And that ends the inning. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yandy Diaz. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Lau now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2 here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Ryan Kreidler. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Lau sends it to first. One away here in the fifth. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Out there to center. He's got it, and there's two away.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Siri snags it on the run. One left for Detroit, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. Now here is Christian Bethancourt. And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Vierland makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas.
Eric
McClanahan back to work. And a foul ball. Haas in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Randy Arozarena. That's towards center. Vierling puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So Margot is aboard.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2. And now it's Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Margot leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Caught him looking for the K. The Rays strand just the 1. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Luis Patino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Franco puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kerry Carpenter.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. On the ground to the left, Diaz fires to first on the run. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning, now batting Wander Franco. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Britton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the pitch. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Baseball runs in the family for Zach Britton. His brother Buck has been a minor league manager in the Orioles system since 2018. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in, Christian Bethancourt. Ball 1 there. And a 1-1. That one missed. And there's a strike. The pitch. And there's a ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, and now Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo.
The right-hander back to work. Out to short, Franco. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. Center field. Siri sizing it up. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, in the air, right field. Margot settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Tigers leave 1, but back here at Tropicana Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Gallegos, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Here's the 0-2.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Next pitch is popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
The center fielder.
Patino, 6'1" righty, 23 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Nick Maton. Patino back to work. Just missed. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. Now it's Javier Baez. Left field. Makes the grab, one down. Man at first. Jonathan Schoop up now for the Tigers. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Now safe at first. He gets back in. Maton, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Whips it across. Schoop gone to the play. And now the first baseman, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. That's to third. On to first. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Maton. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Alex Lang comes out trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. The pitch. There's a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. And that one is inside ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 to Margot. In the air, right side. One down. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Lau at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers.
Mm-hmm.